Hello. So, good afternoon, students. Today, I was going to again we continue in our Selenium journey. We have completed a lot of topic in Jenkins. Now we are going for testing and other tools. So we discuss about continuous testing. So continuous testing means it's execute every code changes, commit or commit offering immediate feedback to the developers and catching issues early. So many developers are working in a team and then they commits every time regularly. So it might happen that one developer has committed something with mistake. So other developers or the senior developers should be able to track those changes, find the difficulties and correct it. So how to do this thing is known as continuous testing in simple way. So it requires a lot of tools. So you can see the define objectives, what kind of testings we require. We choose the tools. It is based on implementation tools or Java tools, functional tools or something like that. We automate the test in CI/CD. That means we write scripts in CI/CD and then we implement the quality kits, what kind of checks we are going to do, whether it is negative testing, stress testing, everything, and we do those things in loops. We set up staging. That means before the production stage we set up a environment where we check those tests, foster collaboration. That means we ask for other testers or other persons to test it with with the same scripts in their machine, and then if there is any bug we revert it back to the developer or the person who is developing. He can again make those changes and then push these changes to the test team. So this is how continuous testing is done. So basically these are the various tools used in continuous testing. CI/CD automation tools name, Jenkins you can say. In functional testing, tool name are there. There is Selenium, API testing, Postmeter, Postman, JMeter, REST, performance testing, Gatlin, Locust, Apache, security testing, OS, Zap, Burp Suite, and monitoring logging, New Relic, Datadog, ELK Stack. So these are the different kinds of testing is required. So basically, how we prepare the test frameworks, we write, we if we are doing a Java-based testing, that means we are using Selenium using Java-based. So we need dependency libraries. So we need Maven for setting up the dependency issues. So we provide the dependency plugin in our POM file, that is project object model. Those who are aware of Java architecture, they knows what is POM file. So basically, it is the place where we mention what are the libraries are required in our applications. So for testing, we need JUnit test cases. So we provide those statements in our POM file so that when we run the application using Maven, so the Maven automatically download those libraries and put in our project class path. So our application runs successfully. And then if we are using Selenium, so Java Selenium libraries also we require in our project. So we install those, we provide this dependency in our POM file, and then when we run with Maven, it automatically fetch those libraries from the repository, and then download the libraries and put those libraries in our class path. We will see these things in our forthcoming sessions. And then if we are doing in our Jenkins, we provide those things in our Jenkins pipeline. We have already seen how Jenkins works. So these are the things how we mentioned, how we put a pipeline. Then we mentioned different stages, build, test, and then inside build test we run Maven command which will test our applications. And then when we run the Jenkins build, it will automatically test our applications. So what is Selenium? It's a widely used testful testing web-based applications, primarily preferred for cross-border testings, and is viewed as one of the most reliable system for web application testing. So mostly it is used for cross-browser testing in different kinds of browser, different versions of browsers, and mainly it's a web-based applications. So different features of Selenium is web-based testing, open source, multiple frameworks is used, multiple OS is used. We can use for different ways, multiple browsers are used, and multiple programming languages, Java, Python, C Hash, it can be used. Multiple frameworks also can be used, and it is mainly open source, so it is widely used and very easy to use also. And we can use it in different types of OS, Windows, Linux, Mac OS, anything. So there are the different components of Selenium remote control, uh, and then Selenium core, which forms the core of the all the Selenium features, WebDriver, which is used for in testing the web applications, which is widely used among the testers in all over the world. Selenium Grid, which works as a client server architecture. One machine works as a server and another machines works as a client, and they test using Selenium Grid. We test, we the server send a request to the client, and then the client is tested using different tools technology used in Selenium Grid. Selenium ID, it is a ID provided by the Selenium. We can record, pause, start, stop of different events, different or actions, and then those actions can be replicated into different browsers and in different test to test different functionalities. So this is how Selenium works. So basically Selenium works as a client library. So we write code in Python, CH, Java, Perl, and we send those requests. Those requests are converted into the JSON format. It goes to the browser driver. So depending on the browser we are using, appropriate driver will be selected like Chrome browser driver, Firefox driver, Internet Edge driver, something like this. And these those drivers send HTTP request to the real browser where the applications are loaded, applications are tested. After the test, it sends the HTTP response to the driver, and again it returns back to the JSON format to the Selenium client. And then the Selenium client will show those logs in the logs, or it can generate response as a image format or Excel format, whatever is required. These are the different components of Selenium: Selenium ID, Selenium Core, Selenium Remote Control, Selenium Automation Frameworks. So this is how Selenium, different components of Selenium. So we can, there are different materials